Hello, true believers, and here I am. What I'm doing is I'm working on Hero's feet. As you can see, I it took about I said about 5 days. I mean, I could have worked on this yesterday, but I wanted to give it an extra day. So on the last 5 days or last 4 days, he's been resting his foot. As you could see, what I did was I went ahead and took off the dead skin or the blister skin that's like hardened. So I pretty much cleaned it up, and then there was some callus over here also. Let me see if I could hold the camera and the light at the same time. Hold on, let me use. Here, let me turn this on. There you go. Turn the light on so I can take this off now. Okay, there we go. So he had some callus over here. I also reduced that, or what is it? Debride. Oh, I just say reduce it. So yeah, as you can see, the skin is much healthier now. And when it comes to calluses or reducing calluses, they usually have this kind of yellow, waxy appearance. And how you want to reduce it is try to get it down to where it's soft and not hard, and where it's kind of translucent so you can see the pink through it. I mean, it's okay to leave some callus. But what happens is sometimes it gets too thick and too big, and that's when it causes problems. But it's okay to have some or a little, but when it's a lot, that's when it becomes a problem. So I just wanted to update everybody on how Hero's doing. I mean, Hero's over there just relaxing while I work on his feet. So I reduced the callus over here. He had a callus over here also, and here's the other one also. Let's see if we can appreciate that one. Focus. So he had the callus over here, so I thinned it out pretty much to get it to be soft and thin so it doesn't bother him. It was bothering him before, and I just got around to it finally now that he got his blister. As you can see, he healed up pretty good. And then he had some over here also, so I took some of that out. So now he's fine. He could start training football again after taking a 4-day break. So this is the 5th day. So that's looks nice and pink. So what we're gonna do is just tape it up for tonight's practice. And so what I used was, like I said, the silicone over the blister like this, and then Leuco tape around it to keep it on, like so. I kept it there for 3 or 4 days. Didn't really change it. I just leave it on. Then I finally took it off, and then took off all the dead skin and cleaned it up and thinned out the callus. And here we go. That's what it looks like now. Let's see if I can. And what I just used is what I had a pen light, just a regular nail file, and a 15 blade, or 15 blade. It's not a 10 blade. And then just regular nail cuticle soft tissue nippers, just to kind of cut around the edges, and just to give you an idea what it looks like, that the callus and the blister. There it is. Got a big pile over here also, but this is how thick it was. So he had a big blister and a big callus also on top of that. But as you can see, Hero's fine now. So that's gonna thicken up over time again, and we'll just kind of manage it. And I'll put tape on it this time, and I'll make sure his shoes are properly snug, a little bit on the tight side to make sure there's no movement, and he'll wear his grip socks tonight. So we'll be taping this up, put on his grip socks, and make sure his shoes are snug. Somewhere halfway during the practice, I'll tighten his shoe again, because the leather, what they tend to do is they tend to stretch. Most of his shoes are leather except for a couple, but I wanted to stick to the leather this time, so because I think it's more comfortable. I also took some callus off over here, but now the goal is to get it to the point where you have soft skin now instead of hard skin. So there's two things you want to look for when you're reducing callus. One is the color. Make sure it's kind of nice and translucent. So when you get to that nice translucent color, then you've done enough. And number two is the feel of the skin, because callus is hard, and if it's too hard, then you can take some more off. And once it gets nice and soft, but not too soft, so the color and the feel is that's how you'll know. So this is with how we cleaned up Hero's callus and blister, and he's good to go. Okay, so if you have any questions or comments or how to treat blisters or how to prevent blisters or how you prevent and treat your own blisters, let us know in the comments. And also give it a like, subscribe, and we'll keep updating everybody, and we'll see you in the next vlog. This is Vendetta Football. Thanks for watching.